your screens at this point in time, you can take a look at this horrific picture. The very moment when terrorists opened fire at the tourists who were just sitting there enjoying the meadow. As you can see in these pictures, the very second when the tourists were alive and were sitting together. And in fact, the man who appears to be standing there in that picture is the terrorist, and the very second wherein he opened fire. This is in fact coming at this point in time, an image that very second when the terrorists opened fire on the innocent men, tourists there in Pahalgam, in Jammu and Kashmir. It shows the very moment when the tourists there sitting were just simply enjoying themselves, and the terrorists walked in. There was religious profiling, and then fire was opened. That on the right side of your screens at that point in time. They unleashed terror, killing 26 innocent people. I'm going straight now across to Mihir Soni, who was the survivor of the Pahalgam attack. He saw death up close. Chilling first-hand account of the attack is what Mihir is going to, give us at this point in time. Mihir, thank you so much for joining in. We saw your pictures, Mihir, a few moments ago, and also accounts of you and Komal, wherein you both have spoken about how you, escaped this, and you're there to talk to us about your ordeal. First of all, do tell us, how is it that you're feeling at this point in time? Are you and Komal okay? Just give us an idea about that first.
Yeah, so now we are okay. But at that point, we were so scared, and we were finding a route to escape from that area. So we were just sitting there and having Maggie. And I went to take Bhelpuri as well. And I just came back and sat down. And immediately I saw someone lying on the ground. Then another shot was fired. And in front of me, a man was standing, and he got shot on his head. And we were so scared, and we immediately ran. We immediately stood up and we ran from there.
So you knew that very second, Mihir, that there was something wrong, because we have a picture of you just enjoying at that meadow. You put that out. You knew that there's something that's gone horribly wrong that very moment.
Yeah, we suspected like these could be the terrorist attacks. So the exit gate was like around 20 meters from us. So we managed to escape from there after 2 people died in front of us.
Mihir, I don't know about this location, but I understand that this was a huge meadow from what we see in the pictures and the videos as well. Do you think the death toll could have been much higher? The terrorists would have killed more people had this been a smaller, more confined area, and people like you thankfully managed to escape?
Yeah, it was a very large ground. Like, I haven't seen such a huge ground. So in that ground, like, there were around 200 to 250 people, and some were like enjoying the rope sliding stuff, and we were having Maggie at that time. So and they killed 2 people in front of us, but immediately we managed to escape from that area.
Also tell us, you heard the gunshot wounds. Do you know or have an idea at that point in time about what could have this been about? At the end of the day, you were in Jammu and Kashmir. I mean, a lot of people, even before this attack, make plans for Jammu and Kashmir, but think twice about their safety and security as well. Did you have this idea that this could possibly be some sort of a terror attack?
No. We had no idea like such thing could happen.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we were shocked to see like how this could happen in such a place. And there was no military personnel in that area.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, when we went down from horses, then after half an hour, the military personnel got to know that something happened up in that area, and then they started like in groups going up there.
Mihir, tell us, somebody like you who's chosen Jammu and Kashmir as a vacation spot, Komal has spoken about this as well, that, you'll never obviously ever want to go back to this area, isn't it? This is obviously left a scar, isn't it, Mihir?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. We will never go back there if like such things happen.
Mihir, this is Pahalgam. A lot of people talk about how this is a touristy place, this time of the year sees so many tourists. Do you think there should have been much more security in place here?
Yeah. Yeah. It was a loophole from the government side. Like there was no security at all in that area. Even not in the route. That route is like 1 hour trek. Even with the horse, it took around 1 hour to go up there, and like and there was no security in between as well in that area.
I also want to ask you that you do tell us that there was no security, but while traveling to this place where there was horse riding and other activities that you all were doing, did it strike you? How was that there is no security?
Come that again.
No, I'm asking you that before the attack took place, did it strike you even once that there was no security in this area?
No, no, no. So like such things never happen in tourist places. So like uh, we had no idea like such thing would happen. So uh, that's why I think there was no security because like such things never happened in the past.
Understood. Mihir, tell us, what did you do? You said there were 20 meters away. There was, in fact, a place from where you could get out of the meadow. So you and Komal, I'm presuming, ran out. What did you do after that?
Yeah. So we ran out and we started running on our foot, and then we found an horseman. Then he carried us downstairs with the horse. Yeah.
Right. Then you went back to your room. You went back to your hotel. And I understand that you're from Rajasthan, if I'm not mistaken, that you went back to Jaipur.
No, we are in Delhi right now.
Okay.
So immediately we booked flight as soon as we went down.
Mihir, while talking to you, I do feel that this is nothing short of a miracle that, you've survived this attack. How do you feel about this entire situation? The fact that men were picked up, there were women who spoken about it, saying that you've killed our husbands, kill us as well. And then the women were told, go back and tell Modi what we've done to you. You've been reading about this, I'm sure. You've been looking at the news and what all has happened.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
Yeah, so the women whose husband was shot down, he was shot down in front of us, and then even Komal was so scared then at that moment, so we immediately rushed to leave that area. So yeah, we managed to escape by God's grace.
So, the video, Mihir, undoubtedly by God's grace, Mihir, I just want to ask you, the video that we saw was of the young bride who kept saying that my husband has been shot at. He was asked if you're Hindu or you're Muslim, and then they shot at him. What did you see instantly around you? You said you were absolutely unsuspecting, enjoying a bowl of Maggie is what you said. And then this attack takes place. So what did you see around you at that point in time?
So at that point of time, they did not ask everyone what religion are they. So the man who was standing in front of us, he was shot from maybe some meters away. So he wasn't asked anything like he's Hindu or what religion he's from. Some people were shot without asking like what's their religion.
Okay, okay. Mihir, I'm going to thank you for joining in, and so good to know that you and Komal are safe. One of the few lucky ones who got away after that horrific attack has taken place. But remember, this has struck fear in the hearts of so many people. Many of them who say that never will they go back, never can they go back to the state. This is something that has struck fear in the hearts of unsuspecting tourists like Mihir, who says that there was no security. And in the hindsight, we thought that there should have been more security. But nobody expected this to happen, is what Mihir Soni is telling us.